You're listening to Binging the Devil's Fruit, a One Piece manga read-through podcast where the best fruits are the ones you savor and are best enjoyed taking your time consuming. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Binging the Devil's Fruit. This is episode 71 of the podcast. I'm your host, John Mookie Warjam, joined as always by my co-host, Jab Peanut.
Hey!
So, this is our last recording session before we go on vacation, which, for as you guys are listening, will have been a while ago. What vacation? For the first time since Austen joined the podcast, he's good, and the channel. We're going to a convention together finally.
Yeah, it's been in forever.
Yeah, I think this is your first con since 2019. It's not mine.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we're going to too many games in Philly. I went last year with Christine and Rich, and you used all your PTO on a long cruise, so you didn't get to go. But this time it will be different.
Yeah. And we both got the Switch too, and I've been hooked on that.
Yeah, I was playing it, but then Deltarune took over my life because
of course.
I did not want social media to spoil that shit for me, and they never did. Because we both left Twitter last year after the election, and Twitter is a lot worse about things that you want muted coming up anyway. Blue Sky, on the other hand, has been phenomenal. Like, I put on every character's name, chapter 3, chapter 4, the name of the series, Undertale, the whole thing. Not one thing was spoiled for me. Not one.
Oh wow.
And it served the playthrough good because I didn't see anything coming. So that playthrough is long over, by the way. So if you want to check that out and want to see my blind reactions to Deltarune chapters 3 and 4, go watch my playthrough of that with Danielle. Oh my God, was it a riot. And I can't wait for you all to see the best 2025 because there was some, I don't know how we're topping some of the shit that was in there. But that being said, this is about the Binging Devil's Fruit podcast, where we are going to finish off the the Davy Backfight arc. I never call it that because that makes my tongue tied. So this is going to be a mega episode because it's not just going to be 5, not 6, but 7 chapters.
Oh my god.
But it's all action-packed. It's the end of the confrontation between Foxy and possibly the beginning of another. So why don't we get into it right now?
Hell yeah.
If you would like to read along with us while we binge The Devil's Fruit, Shonen Jump has their entire manga library available through their subscription service for just $2 a month. Or if you happen to have the physical volumes or omnibuses handy, that works too. No, we're not being paid to say this. I wish we were. And remember, when you hear this sound, that means it's time to turn the page. Anyway, thanks for coming along with us and enjoyed the read-through. Chapter 315, Secret Room.
Top to title page, Series 7, Volume 2, an island full of holes, and sure enough, it's the 2 legs sticking out from the ground on an island full of holes.
Do you have any guesses as to who this might be about?
I don't know.
In the last chapter, they were the person that fell was falling from pretty high up.
Oh, someone from Skypiea?
Why don't we find out next chapter? All right, so okay. It is your turn. And when we last left off, we were in the final round of the Davy Backfight, where it's Luffy versus Foxy in a no-holds-barred arena fight on their ship. And the only stipulation is you have to knock the opponent out of the ring, which is a small, epicenter around the ship, so whoever gets knocked out of there is the winner. Other than that, anything goes.
Okay. Tweet. We've just witnessed a massive explosion on our ship that just happens to be the battlefield. Luffy? What happened, Luffy? Calm down. It's completely unfair for them to make the ship the battlefield. Foxy face bombs just happen to be on the ship, and the boss effectively used him from his cannon attack to blow up Straw Hat Luffy, and an athlete gets blown up and even one of his body parts flies outside the perimeter. it's game over. And oh no, Luffy's on top of the sail. Ooh, that was close. What a truly dangerous maneuver. What? Yeah, and the announcer shocked that Luffy survived. Shut up, would you? Straw Hat Luffy has miraculously survived. Are you serious? Incredible. You fitted the cannon attack at short range. What speed? Is this the power of someone with 100 million berry bounty on his head? You bet it is. Finish this, Luffy.
However, it looks like Boss has already started his next attack. Creepy laughter can be heard from behind the smokescreen caused by the explosion. It's Boss's voice! He gives his opponent no time to breathe. Where is he? What is Fox and the Silver Fox planning? I see someone! Are you ready? You got blown up! I did not! You're lying! Don't think you can escape the field alive! Slow beam! And then Luffy dodges the slow beam and goes up behind him. Gum hook! And he hits him in the face.
I'll break your arm to keep you from shooting that beam. And whoosh! I disappeared into the smoke. And ambush from behind. Is that you? A couple cards, sure enough. Of Foxy he tricked him with a cardboard cutout.
It's even laughing.
Okay. Slow beam. Whoa, Luffy barely dodges it. Dang. And another decoy pops up and another. Oh. Which one is me? Can you guess where the beam will be coming from? I don't know. They all have that stupid pointy head.
Stupid pointy head? And then one of the shadows falls down under pressure, which gives him away. Luffy punches it. There you are, bounce! You know what you mean? I'll never forgive you. That's okay. And look up there. Wait, what? Ha!
That actually worked.
The oldest trick in the book, and he used it on him, and they pulled a trapdoor on him. Ah! A trapdoor! You were looking away, because you told me to! Could you really afford not to pay attention? Huh?
Huh? What's going on? Well, the hull is moving. It's forcing me backwards. It's enough. It looks like Luffy's on a ramp moving backwards. And outside, plunk. Uh-oh. It's Luffy. What's he doing there? Oh no, if he falls into the sea, he'll lose. But Luffy stretches his arm up and catches onto the side of the boat to pull himself up. I'm not gonna fall. That was close. Yeah. It wouldn't be any funner than Matt did it now. Do your best, Straw Hat. What is with this boat? Where did that crazy Foxy go? Huh? But he noticed an open door. Straw Hat Luffy escaped one dangerous location, but now a Foxy pin offers him a spooky invitation inside the ship into Boss's lair. Will Straw Hat Luffy accept the invitation? So that's where he is!
No, Luffy, it's a trick! He's sure to have all sorts of traps down there. That jerk will kick his butt as he goes inside the ship. Straw Hat Luffy rushes in with no hesitation. The battle stage moves below deck. Even I, the commentator, cannot enter. This is true combat. The combatants begin an isolated man-to-man battle. Stand tall, Luffy. Remember your training. Who are you pretending to be? Sit down, you're in the way. And then back inside, Luffy is just looking around the bottom of the ship. Where is he? This must be the gun deck. It's so wide. Wow, Usopp would love it. And then he saw a door slam. There he is! That's him! He'll follow me. He'll barge right through that door. And when he does, a room full of spikes will greet him. Rush in and get impaled.
Boom! Oh! And instead, a big explosion does burst the door open, and Foxy almost falls, but he narrowly avoids getting stabbed as he's just lessening his way. Oh, hey, why did I get stabbed? You're not supposed to fire cannons inside a ship. Oh, there he is. What do you mean? Here I am. Whoa, what is this room? Are you trying to kill me? as Luffy nearly avoids an uppercut by him. He got up! I'll show you! Oh, he ran away. And Luffy chases after him. Raid! And the door slams screen for me. Well, the infirmary? They got one of those? Doesn't that boy have any common sense? Foxy face transformation! Right up, Foxy! What the fuck? That's a potential thumbnail right there. Foxy in a really, really bad disguise. Who? Oh my, what's the matter? Do you feel ill? Are you numb? Is it your skull? Are you a numbskull?
That's the perfect voice for that because it's a very poorly disguised voice too in the anime. Huh? Did someone just come in here? Nope, I didn't see anyone. Anyway, what's wrong with your face? And then Luffy just leaves. That's weird.
What's with your face?
That's weird. I'm sure he went in there. Wait a minute. That woman looks like him. It can't be. Hey, are you his sister? Foxy Trap counterattack! As he hits him with like a little robot thing. Like it's kind of like the little Bowser wind-up toy things. And he starts running away. Idiot! And then Luffy's trying to rip this the fox trap off his face. That is weird. He came out of the same room. Does he even want to fight? Oh, hey, it's the kitchen. And then he goes in. Oh, he does another disguise, and this one's even worse. Fishy fish, slice the Swiss cheese, make it sour for capriccio, aglio de soleil, fama di rio. May I help you? As he is wearing an even worse disguise when he's cooking food in the kitchen.
Hey, have you seen Idiot Fox with a pointy pinhead that split in two? And oh, that was enough to get him out of character as he's on the hunched over in despair. That's just going too far. It's you! The woman in the infirmary was me too! She was? Slow beam! Uh-oh, he's got Luffy froze again. Oh, Ninetales Rush! Tatipayo! And he just walks away as Luffy's still in slow-mo. Don't think I lured you in here for nothing. My attack will hit you soon. But before that, what's behind the door? As he opens a large door. Why don't you go find out? Don't worry, it's not something living. That will be against the rules. And no, what is inside? Something sucking up the wind and it's got like gleaming eyes and oh wow, that's one hell of a cliffhanger.
Yep.
But it's time for SBS once more.
And it's a new header. Okay, I think it's Conus playing the harp while Pagia is blowing SBS with the Milky dial.
Okay, so who's gonna be Oda?
You usually ask the questions first.
Okay. I've got a question, Oda Sensei. On page 71 of volume 30, Conus says, I need to go back. And then says, Hesso, belly buttons. I think it's a little weird. Hesso means hello. Would you explain it to me? I just couldn't stop thinking about it, so I finally decided to write you. Please respond. Pen name, Wanko.
I think it's Wanko, because if it's Wanko, that's even worse. You can think of it as an all-purpose greeting on Skyline. It doesn't correspond to any particular word in Japanese. It can, of course, mean good morning, hello, and good evening, as well as how are you, goodbye, and be careful, depending on the situation. You can use it according to the context. If someone says so to you, you can respond hesso. It just depends on the context.
Hello, I'll jump right into my question. Tunjet was on stilts for 10 years. How did he go to the bathroom? Surely he didn't. Please respond in Tunjet's language. Pen named My Two.
It just dribbled down. Yep. And I think it's a good place to wrap this up.
Golden showers and brown showers.
Hey, you gotta fertilize the ground somehow.
No, the question corner isn't over. Go.
Oh, yes, it is. See you next time.
And next time is
Chapter 316, Brother Soul.
Oh, it's a candle guy? No, wait.
No, this was the guy that forgot to breathe and would bite his lips and can't cross his arms.
All right. Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea, Volume 3. unexpectedly alive. If Gedatsu is unexpectedly alive, next to some guy who looks annoyed.
Yeah, so do you remember when Chopper beat him? He like ripped off one of his shoes that had like the jet dials on his foot. And when he got caught, he tried to get himself out. He rocketed himself down to the into the cloud to fall to his death. No, he survived. He's on the ground now. So this cover story is going to be about him, which the thing that surprises me rereading this again, I thought this was after the cover story that's going to be after this one, but I guess I'm wrong. Like this is the soonest a character from a previous arc has gotten their own cover story after their arc they were introduced was ended. All right, well, I guess this one was first. All right. So it's my turn to begin. We last left off. Luffy and Foxy were duking it out in the kitchen, but Luffy is still in the effects of the slow-mo. The blows you receive while the slow beam is in effect could actually build up and then explode. Well, go on in. Beyond that door waits for the finality of your life. 30 seconds. As Luffy is rocketed toward the room, which is bottomless. Seemingly, he falls a long way into a what looks like the danger room from the X-Men. And it's just a tiled floor. There's something behind him. Luffy just barely manages to get back up. Where do they go? I'm up here. As there's a large mechanical-looking thing behind Luffy. Why are you dressed like that? I am Foxy the pilot. Allow me to introduce you to...
Only Gorilla Potato number 13. And sure enough, he's standing on top of a giant robot with just a wall of boxing gloves. There's a door on it. After undergoing many improvements, this Gorilla Punch machine is perfectly streamlined. No unnecessary components. Is the Gorilla Head necessary? Is the Gorilla Head necessary? Is the Gorilla Head necessary? You make a good point, but shut up! Who needs your input? Go, Gorilla Puncher 13! And it starts thrusting all its batting gloves as it slowly moves forward. Why is it moving like that? I bet you think you can dodge these punches. Slow beam. But it doesn't hit Luffy. Where's he aiming? Look behind you. What's that? A mirror? And sure enough, it's a mirror with his reflection.
That's right! Slowpoke photons reflect off the mirrors! Whoa! There! As Luffy starts attacking I think he gets attacked by one of the punches. It's not super clear. And he gets punched by one of them, and there was it was really hot and explodes in fire. Oh, it's hot! Oh, I forgot to tell you. The punch is also butter. Be careful. Yow! I can even punch out Neptunian sea monsters with this. And then Foxy pulls out a little hand mirror rackets, and he starts firing his slow beams at it to send the slow beam to be ricocheting off the mirrors. Whoa! Here I come! Slowpoke ball demon coach! You're trapped between the beams and the punches! This is irritating. If I get close to him, well, I don't know what you like, but you'll eventually be crushed by the gorilla and the mirror. Oh, that's it!
And Luffy just punches the mirror and it cracks. I hadn't thought of that. As Foxy has a look of panic on his face. Where'd he go? And pistol! As he does, as clobbers Foxy from behind. I did it. Slow beam. Well, as he leaps down, and as he's falling, you fool! Gorilla Punch a solid good hit as the gloves has come Rick bashing towards him now again.
And now they're igniting because they all have the fire in them. And they're slowly punching at Luffy and simultaneously burning him. And it looks like he's been knocked out while he's been singed. In the third round of the Davy Back fight, combat, we have no idea what's happening. Below deck, a fierce duel must be unfolding. Boss! Although Boss is invisible, the stands ring out with cheers in his name.
He won't lose this. Right, this is Luffy we're talking about. Luffy with an afro. Luffy's more than that stupid fox can handle. Why would you think an afro could increase his power? He did look cool, though. It's taking longer than usual, because his opponent's a rubber man. A rubber man with an afro? Like I said, what's that have to do with anything? As you haven't noticed, oh kaboom! There's action above the deck as a loud explosion and ripples on the deck. Well, which way has the game turned? Or is the match over? Two forms emerge. Yeah! But only Boss is on his feet. Boss, oh no.
Straw Hat Luffy, on the other hand, is singed to a crisp. It seems he's taking some hot and heavy punches. Whoa! The Luffy! No way! Why would he get burnt from punches? What happened? Look, as Robin draws her attention to the smoke clearing, and Luffy is back up on his feet. Straw Hat Luffy stands! I thought he was knocked down, but he got back up! You're barely alive, Straw Hat Luffy. He's got the soul of a brother! Afro power! Beat him up, boss! And then Foxy begins starting to take some swipes at him. But, I see. So Foxy pulls out that knife that's been in his pants this whole time, and he tries to swing a slow beam sword at him. And he swings at Luffy. Huh?
It's my slow beam sword. I've restrained your arms and legs. The rest of your body should be mobile, so feel free to move around. As Luffy struggles, I doubt you'll be able to, though. Megaton Nine Tails Rush! Rush as he just pummels Luffy again. Luffy! And it's just hit after hit after hit on Luffy. And it sends Luffy flying, and he's bleeding pretty bad. This time for sure, he's... No, not yet, as Luffy stands back up. Luffy! Straw Hat Luffy picks himself up! Oh, this guy is incredible. You think it's the afro? The power of the afro?
Slow beam! Megaton Nine Tails Rush! You're playing dirty. That beam's gonna be against the rules. Usopp, do it! And then Foxy hits him with another slow beam and more punches. Punching isn't so easy either, you know. It's practically killing him. But Luffy, once again, gets back up. He hasn't had enough? I won't lose a single member of my crew. Luffy, even if it kills me! Luffy. Straw Hat Luffy is back on his feet! To be continued in One Piece Volume 34.
And we'll start Volume 34 in...
Chapter 317, KO.
And it's another color spread the Straw Hats are doing the laundry. And it seems like the crocodiles are quote-unquote helping them. At least that...
yeah, the rigid scales would make good for good washboards.
That's exactly what Sanji's doing. Shout out to Straw Hats for messing around while... Oh no, Chopper's just dangling from a clothesline by his hat, and Shaw is fighting for what appears to be overalls with a crocodile.
It's Usopp's overalls.
Okay.
If you look closely at the clothes that they're washing, it's like their default outfits. Like Zoro is fighting the gator for Usopp's overalls. Sanji is scrubbing Nami's shirt. And Nami is holding Luffy's.
Smelling it several times.
No, she probably punched him in the head if he ever did that.
Okay, I believe it's my turn. With fearsome power, Straw Hat Luffy pulls himself up once again. He's been beaten down. Luffy, as Chopper and Usopp cry. Time and again, but he keeps getting up. What kind of man are you? Luffy. His legs are shaking, and his breath is uneven, but there's a gleam in his eye, and he's on his feet again. All for the sakes of his comrades. Yes, this is the true meaning of a Davy back fight. Tears. My tears prevent me from seeing what is before my eyes. Luffy! As even and the announcer and Foxy's crew cry in admiration for Luffy. Luffy! 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 The spectator chants Luffy's names in roaring support. Has Boss ever encountered such a troublesome foe? Hey, how dare you cheer for my opponent? Boss! The Sriracha. I'll settle this instantly.
Slow beam sword! As Luffy expertly gets out of the way that time. No, you won't be able to escape that. As, unfortunately it does ripple and hit Luffy's afro. Darn it, doesn't he have the strength to dodge it? I can't bear to see Luffy like that. And now for the finish. Slow beam. Boss is on the offensive. He releases a cannonball. And he gets on this like paper airplane of like a flying squirrel or something. Foxy fighter! With this speeding cannon's megaton impact, it'll be a complete KO. There it is, the boss's super cannonball riding attack. He's planning to deliver the finishing blow from the Foxy fighter.
Luffy, you were hit by the beam a moment earlier. That's a cannon as soon as you can move. As Luffy is still struggling. I can't move as he starts moving. Straw has been released for the beam's effect. It's no use. Take this. Brings back flashbacks on it, John.
What?
It's no use. Take this.
Oh. I think I memory hold that.
There's no escape as his fire soon goes towards Luffy.
Now, if he started saying, you know what they say, the more the merrier, I'd break his Foxy neck.
And so enough, Foxy manages to hit Luffy again and goes flying.
And Foxy hops off the Foxy fighter as Luffy is about to fly out of bounds. Well, Luffy, watch out! And then Luffy is just slumped over the port side of the ship. That's a gift for you! And the Foxy fighter collides with him and blows him up. It's over! And Luffy, the multiple attacks have demolished Straw Hat. No, you don't have to go that far. But Luffy once again gets back up, ready to fight again. He's up again! What's up?
And he says, breathing, my win. As if you're barely standing. If it's really what you want, I'll keep blasting you until you fall for good. Megaton 9 till come, rash, Gatling! As he exchanges hit after hit, in the crowd cheers.
This is spectacular! They're both going all out! The fighters exchange tremendous attacks! Luffy, get him! Take him down! It just keeps going and going! What a rush! Where does your strength come from? Oh, you little slow beam! And then everything falls silent. What's going on? They're not moving. And Luffy and Foxy have one fist each collided with each other.
As Luffy slumps, Straw Hat is down. No, Straw Hat is able to move. You. As Foxy throws his talent. What's the meaning of this? What? Boss! And something fell out of Luffy. He's a boxing glove. A mirror! A sort of mirror falls from Luffy's hand. It was stuck in my afro. It's a mirror from your room below deck. And flail! As he punches his Foxy right in the face.
So you know what happened, right? Fox tried to use the slow beam one up, but he had a mirror and it reflected on Foxy.
Oh, yeah.
And then Luffy just walks away while Foxy's frozen in place. Well, not so much frozen in place as his face is slowly crunching in on itself. And Luffy just hops onto the front of the sexy Foxy. The name of the ship, by the way, as Foxy's face slowly starts crunching even more. No way. 8 more seconds. What? Huh? This can't be. 7. What? 6. The boss! 5! Everyone, come on, everyone, count down! 4! What's going on? I don't know, but it looks fun! 3! 2! 1! And then Foxy is even more twisted.
0! Oh, he sent flying. Woohoo! He did it! What? Boss?
Not yet, he has to fall out of bounds first.
Oh, no SBS.
With a new header. This time, it's Gonfall with Pierre as he makes slashes with his lance to make SBS.
Okay, I'll be older this time.
So he's actually having a little dialogue with Robin. It's like, I know you want to start the question corner bright and early, but you still haven't made amends for insulting my Cinco Fleur in volume 32. You're terrible, bad boy. I won't forgive you. Six Fleur, clutch, crunch, Cien Fleur, Delphinium, snap. And now let's begin the question corner. Anonymous.
I would never say that again.
I was surprised to see Luffy's six-pack abs. Do you have abs like Luffy's too, Oda-sensei? Pondacho.
Of course, I mean, I look amazing when I took off my shirt. It may not look like it, but when I lean over a little, belly forms 3 folds. Call it a 3-pack abs, if you will. Huh? You don't believe me? Well, take a look at this belly. See?
Do the Straw Hats ever fall in love? Aren't there any romantic intrigues on the ship? Sanji is exempt from this question. I'm just a bit curious.
Of course, they're all in love with a grand adventure.
So you see, when everyone's like, will there ever be shipping in the One Piece world? That's always his answer. That was the question. This was that question. Luna forever, that being said.
And the grand adventures continues in...
Chapter 318, Closure.
Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea, Volume 4. Go the Hole Digger's dream is Hot Spring Island.
Is this motherfucker so stupid he doesn't know how to go through house doors now?
No, apparently while Go goes in through the door, Gedatsu is just sticking his head through the window.
You know, if we had our Super Award podcast back in 2004, I'd nominate this guy forever for most likely to fall for a crypto scam.
Okay, and I believe it's your turn.
Yep, and well, it's a very dialogueless set because there's 2 words of dialogue. You want me to get the next 4 or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Boss went flying! Where, yeah, Foxy is flying. He is beaten, bruised, scarred, flying out of bounds. The boss! And yeah, he falls out of range. He falls in the ocean, which he ain't getting up from that. He's a Devil Fruit user. And the Straw Hats all cheer and excitement while the Foxy Pirates are all depressed. He falls outside of the battlefield. In the 3rd round of the Davy back fight, with the fate of their teams weighing on their shoulders, the 2 ship captains are locked in hot combat. The boss's legendary record of 920 consecutive wins has been broken, and the winner of this game is... And flashes back to Luffy saying, I won't lose a single member of my crew, even if it kills me. Straw Hat Luffy! You did it, Luffy! Luffy! And then that's the final bell.
Boss? Lost? Hey, don't just stand there. Get boss out of the water. The Foxy Pirates versus the Straw Hat crew. Oh, I'll go. No, I'll go. Me too. Yes, Sassy. As Foxy's crew panics. The traditional 3-coin game, Davy backfight, is now over, and the entire stand just collapses. Boss! And, it cuts to outside the ship. Cripes, he's so reckless. I'm talking about you, as Usopp just pokes an unconscious Luffy. Don't poke him, he's really injured, you jerk. The worry he caused us. What's the Afro power now? Nami, you shouldn't diss Afros. That's racist. Oh, he's waking up. As Luffy, sure enough. The game! What happened? The game! I thought I won! Was it a dream? Don't worry, you won. And Luffy just lies on the ground. I'm in relief.
Ah, good. As the Nami just looks on. I wasn't worried at all, liar. Now that I think about it, there'd be no point in me being a pirate if not on this ship. Boss, you shouldn't move yet. And like Foxy's up and standing now. Hey, Straw Hat, you dare to besmirch my legendary perfect record. Boss. But you think that he's looking for revenge, but he puts out his hand out of respect. Well done, brother. Boss? As Luffy gets up to extend a handshake, but Hamburg's laughing. Yeah, right. Super vengeance shoulder throw. And forgetting that Luffy is stretchable, he tries to shoulder throw him, but all he does is pull on him. He hits his own head. What an idiot.
You know the rules. Now hurry up and choose. Who do you want for my crew? Indeed, the final personal change draws near. Choosing rights go to ship Captain Straw Hat Luffy. What has it? They need a ship's carpenter. Does that mean it'll be Sunny, the head of all 50 Foxy ship carpenters? Or the carpenter who can also fight Donovan? Or Gina, the sexy ship carpenter? Popo. I wanted Chappie. And everyone is nervous. Whoever it is, Luffy's now free to choose. Make a decision. No. And give me a Jolly Roger. What? As everyone's shocked. Hey, Luffy, are you sure about that? What about the sexy ship carpenter Gina? Won't you regret this? Of course, son. She would want her. If I actually get what I want, I'll forget why I accepted the challenge in the first place. I'm glad. No, Ray, you have no scruples about snatching away the very symbol of pirate pride?
Don't worry about the sail. Without that, you can't go out to sea. Huh? It's so merciful. But the sail shows our symbol, too, if we can't display it. We don't need your pity. Just take what you want. All right, it's just a symbol, so I'll draw you a new one over it. Then I won't even take the whole sail. Straw Hat, you're so... There. And he draws them a new flag. That's horrible. They're so grateful. No, we're not. And Portia is chasing after Choppy one more time. Wait, Choppy, let me hug you one more time. Ah! And then fireworks go off. The victor is the Straw Hat crew, and this concludes the Davy Back fight.
Woohoo! The merry-go has finally been released. Hey, Straw Hat, does Foxy and his crew get their attention? Real, remember this? What a real group of pirates.
We'll never return in the manga, but in the anime, so help me, you'll see us twice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
I'm sorry. No, they see them 3 times.
Oh yeah, I already forgot about this. What's the old guy's name again?
Tanjit
and Sherry. He back at his house. Sherry, it's okay. You faithfully waited 10 years for me. Now it's my turn to wait with you. I don't care how long it takes. When you're better, we'll chase after the villagers. There. Huh?
And we're back with the Straw Hats. They've taken Foxy's flag after they gave him a much better one. You people, we kicked their butts. And he hands them the old flag. You're injured. Yeah, we're used to it. Thank you. Sherry, I'll tend to your wounds again. I see. So that's why you accepted the challenge. Although you probably would have done it anyway. Show some respect. If we could take you to where their villages moved. But since the 10 small islands are actually all connected to form one island, the log can't pinpoint it. Hey, you don't have to do that. We're very patient. We'll be fine. So these are your comrades. You came all this way. Come inside. You're most welcome. But you don't have anything to eat, right? No more cheese, please. But then Tanjit bangs his head on the wall for some reason. Oh, no, he did not bang his head on a wall.
Oh, it's a very tall guy in a sleeping mask. Oh, what is this? A person? Has he been here this whole time? Huh? Who are you guys? Who are you? I thought you were a tree.
But Robin falls over in desperate fear.
Robin? What's wrong, Robin? And oh my, you've turned into a pretty woman. Nico Robin, Admiral Aokichi, Navy headquarters.
Admiral Aokiji, an
Aokiji.
admiral of the Navy.
Oh no! Oh, and another fucking cliffhanger.
This is why I made this a long episode. There were no good cliffhangers to end on. No, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. There are too many good ones.
Okay, it's time for another SPS corner, so you be able to this time.
Okay.
Oda Sensei, I have a question. What does believe in heart mean? Someone who looks like Kim Mutaku.
That's a good question. You must find the answer within yourself. It would be easy for me to answer. Doesn't know. But you yourself must encounter it in life and grasp the answer. Doesn't know.
Hello, I enjoy reading your manga, and here's my question. Once in a while, Sanji talks about how Brother Soul did this or that. What kind of soul does he mean? Is it yummy? Average citizen, and totally not a soul stealer.
It tastes like pickled plum. As for what kind of soul, there's an example. Hey, yo, aren't we awesome? Yo, bro, you're looking good. What the heck does that mean, you jerk? You're just as awesome. Oh, yeah, we're number one in this town. It's that kind of soul.
So dude bros, basically.
Yeah.
Hello, Oda Sensei. I have a question. When that super sparrow Chun Chun eats, does he grow teeth like a super duck, Karoo? He's so cute. I love him to bits. Want to know more about Chun Chun. That's all. P.S. I'm looking forward to the appearance of super series species. Super silly.
Yes, they have teeth. Their diet consists mainly of super earthworms, super sharks, super football fish, etc.
And let's see what Admiral Aokichi wants in.
Chapter 319. Admiral Aokiji of the Navy Headquarters.
Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea, Volume 5. I decided to become the boss of the Blue Sea. And yup, it's Gedatsu explain his plans to be the boss of the Blue Sea to that guy.
While his ass sinks into a barrel.
Oh god, he's such an idiot. Okay.
I imagine every one of these panels has him doing something that no grown person with 2 neurons in their brain would think to do.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
Let me check on that one, actually. Yes.
Let's see. Robin, what's the matter? Do you know this guy? And Robin says, frozen in fear, we go way back. Huh? I've never seen Robin so agitated. Who are you? And Shell is ready to unseat the sword, while Sanji looks like he's ready to fight, and Usopp has his slingshot pulled back, ready to fire. Oh my, now, don't look so murderous, my friends. I'm not here on orders. The weather was nice, so I was just taking a stroll. Orders? What organization do you belong to? The Navy. He's Admiral Aokichi from the Navy headquarters. Admiral?
You're an admiral? Just how high up is that? Even at Navy headquarters, there are only 3 who hold the rank of admiral. Akai Inu, Aokiji, and Kizaru. So note, Akai Inu means red dog, Aokiji means blue pheasant, and Kizaru means yellow monkey. The only one above them is the fleet admiral Sengoku, the commander of the Navy. The world government calls these 3 the ultimate military force, and he's one of them. So what's someone like him doing here? Shouldn't you be going after the bigger pirates with bounties of several 100 million berries on their heads? Just go away! Oh my, here's another curvy hottie. Are you free tonight? Hey, you doctor, you jerk! Did you hear a word I just said? Now just hold on a minute, guys. Did you even hear what I said? I said I was just taking a walk. Don't get so upset. Besides, you guys are, I forgot. Well, never mind. You forgot what you're going to say? What's with this guy? Hey, Robin, are you sure you got the right guy? There's no way he's a Navy admiral. Hey, never judge a person by their looks alone.
My motto in the Navy is lazy justice. Yeah, we figured as much. Anyway, let's Oh man, sorry. I'm so tired of standing up as he just slumps over. Then why were you sleeping sitting up before? And he's just laying on his side now. Anyway, I don't at all intend to capture you, so don't worry. I just came to verify Nico Robin's whereabouts as she disappeared from Alabasta. As I expected, she's with you guys. He really is one lazy guy. He at least has the audacity of an admiral. I figure I should at least report to headquarters, since you've added another member with a price on their head. The total bounty goes up to 100 million plus 60 million plus 79 billion. I'm not sure, but it's a big amount. Add it up, and wait, Luffy, stop! Huh? As Sanji and Usopp try to hold Luffy back. Let me go, guys. What are you doing? What's the sense in provoking him? He's a super strong Navy man. Yeah, so are we going to just let him take Robin? Like I said, I'm not going to do a thing. I'll beat the crap out of him. Taking a walk? Yeah, right. Well, don't walk around here again. Just go away. Give me a break, man. I think Luffy's winning this. Alright, then I'll leave, but before that, I was listening earlier while I was asleep.
You, huh? I'm a very light sleeper. I heard most of your conversation. Prepare to move out immediately. Hey, mister, you don't have to listen to this guy. He's with the Navy. And then just silence. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? Oh, right, that is a good thing. Normally the Navy is good guys, but we're the bad ones. This is no laughing matter. He says he's going to help you. Impossible. Basically, the villagers moved away when you were gone, and you want to catch up to them. You want to go 3 islands from here. You plan to wait for the tide to recede and cross on your horse. However, your horse has an injured leg. Isn't that so? If you know that much, you must realize that he can't make the journey right now. It'll be fine. I am not convinced at all as he falls asleep. No, this man can make it happen. Huh?
And they're at the docks once more. All right, we're at shore. This is where the tide recedes once every year. It opens a path, right? Hard work is nice every once in a while. Oh, kid, this feels great. You say some pretty right-on things. Gee, thank you for your help. How about some cheese? You like cheese? Don't offer him that. They ended up getting along. And what next? Will you put a horse in house and swim across? Yeah, right. Stay back a little. And what? He's just... You'll
see what he's doing in a second.
He stuck his hand in the water and... a sea beast pops up. Oh no, it's a monster of the sea. As it heading right towards Aokichi. What is that? Get away! Watch out! Ice Age. Oh, it's a spreadsheet and the water, that entire sea beast is frozen. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, I think I remember this guy. He was in that one movie.
Yeah, it's just a big spread. As far as the horizon can see, it's just frozen. Turn to the page. Do you want me to just get this next one?
Yeah.
And Luffy is just shocked. Devil fruit powers! The sea is frozen! It's a Logia type. He ate the chili fruit. This is the power of an admiral from Navy headquarters. As Aokiji is just covered in ice and you just see like the cool air flowing off of him. He picks his hand up and stands back up. This'll hold for a week. You can take a leisurely walk to meet up with your village. It'll get cold, so make sure you bundle up. Am I dreaming? The sea turned into a continent of ice. Say, Sherry, we can cross the ocean. We'll see our friends again after 10 whole years.
You there, thank you. What a miracle. Thank you. As Aokiji just waves at them and while walking. Where will we going now? Yeah, we wish you luck, Mr. and Horse. Sherry, make sure you get that bandage changed. I don't know how to thank you all. If you hadn't come along, I'd still be riding those stilts. Thank you, I'll never forget this. Take care now. Stay well. Don't get back on the stilts. As he wave off as he just walks on the frozen ocean. And
That's great. Just great. Whoa, it's so cold. It's just like winter. As Aokiji is just crisscross applesauce thinking to himself. Huh? What? How can I describe it? You're just like your Gramps, Monkey D. Luffy. You're wild. You have no self-control. Gramps? Luffy's grandpa? What's the matter, Luffy? You're sweating. Nothing. I owed a debt to your grandpa a long time ago. I came here to get a glimpse of Nico Robin and you. But I changed my mind. Maybe you guys had better die now. No, he's not. They're not going to die now because they might actually end up dying in Chapter 320, Ultimate Military Force.
Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea, Volume 6. Don't forget to breathe when you spend a day digging, Master Gedatsu. And it's Gedatsu and the guy just digging with pickaxes.
And Gedatsu is not breathing.
Oh no. Did he forget to breathe?
Yes. I'm telling you, this man's stupid.
I think it's your turn.
Let me just double check. Yes, it is. And then just the earth-shattering reveal of what he just said. Very soon, he thinks that the Straw Hat should die now. The government still doesn't think very highly of you. But now that I've had a closer look, I see you and your crew have grit. Although your number is small, a collection of troublemakers like you is bound to become bothersome in time. I know all the details from the very first bounty placed in your head to your many exploits and how quickly your strength has grown. I faced many ruthless villains over the years, and you guys are starting to scare me. Why are you saying this all of a sudden? I thought you just came out for a walk. One specific reason you seem so dangerous is you, Nico Robin.
And suspenseful. You are talking to Robin after all. I'll kick your butt. The amount of the bounty doesn't just reflect the strength of a criminal. There's also the danger level someone poses to the government. That's why a bounty was placed on your head when you were only 8 years old. Holy crap.
Yep.
You were just a child, but a survivor you were, betraying people and escaping unharmed. People took you in and you used them. With the cunning, you survived in the underworld, and now you've hidden yourself in this crew. Hey, I don't like what you're saying. Just what do you have against Robin? Shut up, Sanji. I have nothing against her. If I have any connection with her at all, it's that I once let her get away. That was long ago. You'll find out soon enough. It won't be long before you all realize what a troublesome woman she really is. That's ominous.
Here's the proof. Every organization that Nico Robin has been associated with to date has fallen, yet she always survives. I wonder why, Nico Robin. And that one sent a shiver down her spine. Cut it out, you jerk! We don't care about the past! I see you've managed to get close to the crew. Just what is it you're trying to say? If you want to capture me, just do it! Train to floor! As she spreads arms surrounding him. Robin, stop! Oh my, perhaps I said too much. How unfortunate. I thought you would be a little wiser. Clutch! As she seemingly snaps him in half. But you know the thing about Logie is, that ain't that easy. He falls and shatters onto the ground. Whoa, he's dead! No, that's impossible! Run, everyone hide!
And sure enough, he reforms out of an icy mist. Ah, that wasn't very nice. And he throws grass, tosses it, and just uses his breath to blow at it. Ice saber! Oh, he turns it into a saber.
Yep.
I had no intention of taking your life. As Aokiji goes towards Nico Robin, but Zoro blocks him with his own sword. Slice!
Shot! As Sanji kicks the sword out of his hand. Gum! Luffy starts running towards him. What? Huh? Bullet! As Luffy punches Aokiji in the stomach. But, starting to get a little cold on that hand of his. Cold? Yep, Aokiji has completely frozen Luffy in Zoro's arms, and he gave Master Freezer burn to Sanji's knee.
Yeah, he froze them. He got all three of them at once. And yeah, sure enough, Sanji, So, and Luffy are all down, clutching their chilled limbs in pain. This is terrible. I had to tend them right away. With frostbite, their arms and legs will rot. You've met up with some fine comrades. However, you're the same old Nico Robin. No, I'm... And, he's got Robin now. Robin, watch out, get away. I see Robin. Oh, she's frozen solid.
Yep. Aokiji has turned Robin into a Robinsicle. Well, why you? Don't whine. She'll still be alive when she thaws. Be careful. If she breaks, she'll die. For example, if you were to hit her like this as he raises his fist, stop it, Robin! And he swings, but Luffy catches Robin in time. Whew, that was close.
And but Aokiji raises his leg up and is about to stomp around Nico Robin. But Usopp snatches it running, and Aokiji ends up stomping on Luffy instead. You did it, Usopp. What the heck? Usopp, Chopper, one to the ship. Do what you can't save Robin. Gotcha. Don't even try. The world is better off without that woman. And but Nami is got a weather baton, I think it was called.
Climate Act.
Climate Act. I hate to inform you, but all pirates are like that. You got that right. Please move, girlie. But Aokiji grabs her climate attack. That's what it's called?
Climate Act.
Climate Act. And does snatches her away and hits Nami.
Nami! Hold it, the both of you! As Zoro and Sanji are about to strike Aokiji, but Luffy stops them. And Usopp and Chopper are carrying Robin to the ship. Luffy, I'm so cold. Stupid, Robin's colder than you are. Don't put in. He's mine. And Luffy, with a frozen fist, is still ready to take on Aokiji. Let's settle this between you and me. That's fine, but I don't have a ship to take you back with me, so I'll just have to kill you here.
And oh my god, another cliffhanger. Oh wow. So it's another SBS corner, so I'll be older this time.
Okay. On page 80 in volume 9 is Navy Commodore Purin Purin, that man with the weird hairstyle, inspired by the Purin Purin story that show that aired in 1981. I'm really curious about that. Please let me know, Naruto-chan.
Oh, how nostalgic. I didn't get the idea from that. In fact, I barely remember it. And it wasn't like I liked it. It was a puppet program aimed at young girls with a heroine named Purin Purin, who was a princess. I guess she was named that because she was a princess. And yeah, he doodled it and said, gee, I don't remember her at all. My older sister liked that show and watched it, so I remember seeing it and thinking what a funny name and funny hairstyle that was. You must have seen some reruns lately that made you think about this. And Nana-chan, thank you. Long ago, there were lots of puppet shows on television.
Yeah, there sure were.
But there's no puppets in this next chapter, which is...
Or in Disney World.
Oh! Snap, snap, snap.
Chapter 321. 1-on-1.
Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea, Volume 7. You have to eat with your mouth on a day of digging, Master Gedatsu.
This man cannot get any dumber. He's trying to eat without opening his mouth.
Yeah, he says, having the sandwich poke at the side of his face. Oh my god.
Open up for the airplane, Master Gedatsu. Here comes the choo-choo.
Okay.
And I also can't get over why there are birds that have his hair.
Okay, so who's gonna sit to eat?
This is the 7th chapter of this episode, so you get it.
Okay. Back on the Going Merry, Usopp and Chopper trying to thaw Nico Robin out. She can't breathe, can she? I think she's in a near-death state. Won't she die if we don't hurry? But if we warm her up too quickly, she could crack. We had to warm her from the inside. Are you sure this is gonna work? Yeah, they're running her under a shower and throwing buckets of water at her. I don't know, but there's no other way. How can you not know? Robin's life is at stake here. I've never seen a person completely frozen. How could she say that she's still alive, but I don't understand how. Stop writing. No one else will be able to save Robin if you fall apart. You're the ship's doctor, aren't you? I know that. Can you please be quiet?
Oh.
And all that's heard throughout the room is the sound of the shower as they still try to thaw it out.
All right, and someone's yelling for Chopper. Chopper! Huh? Why are there only 3 of you? Save the talk for later. We're going back right away. Do something about our frozen arms and legs. That's right. Aokiji froze Zoro's arm and Sanji's knee. Right. We have to warm up the frozen parts right away, but Robin's in the shower room now. Is Robin all right? I don't know yet. What? Huh? I hope this works, as Zoro and Sanji jump into the warm water. I guess that might work. It's probably better than immediately throwing yourself in hot water.
After you melt the ice at a low temperature, keep rubbing the affected parts and come on board. Nami, please help with Robin. And after a little bit of time pass, Oro, Sanji on deck, and Usopp comes running in. What are you guys doing here? Where's Luffy? What happened to Aokiji? He wants to go out there one-on-one. One-on-one? You guys left Luffy out there alone? It was Captain's orders. Even if the captain ordered it, how could you? You cowards, how could you shut up? He said one-on-one. Don't you understand that? And Sanji's just grabbing Usopp by his overalls and got him pinned against the door. Cut it out. This isn't the time or place. This is a crucial time for the crew. Whether he did it on a whim or not, just be prepared for the worst. And back at the fight, Luffy's starting to freeze salad. And
yeah, most of the long land has been frozen over, while Aokiji just stands over him. You are a strange one after all. And then Luffy runs towards him as Aokiji prepares another ice attack. But Luffy kicks Aokiji up into the air. Then he prepares the Gum Gum Storm, which, if you'll remember, is the move he used to beat Crocodile. But he doesn't have bedrock to shoot him through, so I don't know if this is going to work. Gum Gum Storm!
Ice time, as he just turns into an icy mist once more as Luffy goes right through him and freezes solid. And should I get this next one? Or?
Yeah, so you just got literally 2 words and then like him doing like the exhale that you do when things are cold.
Yeah. And fast as Luffy's frozen solid, a flashback to the beginning of this fight. Let's settle this between you and me. Such you got me. I agreed to a one-on-one fight, so that means if I win, that's it. Isn't that so? If I lay a hand on the others, I'll be breaking my word. Right, Captain? Or did you really think you could beat me? I'll just say this. You all will undoubtedly find that woman to be more than you can handle.
Nico Robin was born with a brutal personality. You will not be able to change that. As he's talking, it's showing the Straw Hats trying to thaw out Robin. Looks like they're successful. While Usopp brings in fresh towels, Zoro and Sanji try to run for Luffy once more. And then Aokiji raises his leg as if to kick Luffy, taking on that woman aboard your ship. And he kicks something. It's believed to be Luffy, but he kicks up with like another shard of ice next to him. It's a great danger, Monkey D. Luffy. I could shatter you right here and kill you effortlessly, but I owe you one. You took care of Crocodile. Now we're even. And, oh, never mind about Smoker's silly message. See you later.
So the whole point of him coming to the island was to pass a message along from Smoker.
It seems like it, and he's like, he's tired after all this, so he's just done with this. But Aokiji leaves, and then Zoro and Sanji rush towards Luffy's frozen body. There he is, Luffy! He hasn't been pulverized, thank goodness! Let's take him back! Hurry to the ship!
And Aokiji's he's at the shore over his bike, and he's putting his
jacket on.
Come to the next destination is, huh? What is 7? The City of Water. Oh my, this is unexpected. And he does one... Oh, that's what that bike was from earlier. It was him.
Yeah, he can make a bike path with his ice.
They'd be quite close to headquarters. Ding-a-ling! Oops, excuse me.
Would this mean that Aokichi's vehicle is called an icicle?
Oh, I got gout. So back at the Girl and Mary, Chopper manages to rush onto deck, tears in his eyes. But the hearts are beating.
Yes, hooray, Luffy! Robin! No, you can't go in yet. You only make noise. Hey, Dr. Chopper, can I cook something up? The doctor, don't try to flatter me, you jerk. But something warm to drink for when they wake up will be nice. We'll take them both to the lounge later. Nami, what about the ship? Can we take her out? Not yet. Not with the captain in this condition. But the log's all set. Let's just stay the night here. As Usopp slumps against the mast. What's wrong, Usopp? Finally able to relax? And then he tilts over and hits his head on the ground. Are guys as powerful as that? Gonna be coming after us from now on? Zoro just chooses to ignore him, but I think he's heeding his words. All I did was run around a lot. Go to sleep, idiot. You're tired. And night falls, and all the Straw Hats, including Luffy, they're all sound asleep. Because not only did they win the Davy Back fight, but they also had to come toe-to-toe with an admiral. However, one Straw Hat is wide awake, and that would be Robin, as she just sits silently thinking to herself. What is that she's thinking about to herself? We won't know till next. We won't know till next episode, because that's the end of the chapter and end of this super long episode we just did. So that was the end of the long ring long arc. So Austen, let me get your thoughts on how this arc went while I prepare our tier maker list so that we can make the official tier designation.
Okay, let's see. Well, I can see why people would consider it to be almost filler-esque, but Foxy was a fun villain, and Portia Sabati. Not to mention, we came toe-to-toe with a really powerful admiral. Another Devil Fruit user, nonetheless.
Yeah, and a Logia user, and those are the ones you want to fear, because those are the elemental ones.
Yeah, is Smoker also another elemental one?
Yes, Smoker is a Logia, because he has smoke. Like, Logia are like the elemental ones. Like, they're the hardest to beat because of the nature of their Devil Fruit, because they can turn themselves into the element to avoid damage.
Just like, oh, fuck. I forgot his name.
Are you talking about Crocodile or an
Eneru?
Yeah, Eneru is also a Logia user. Like, there's 3 classes of Devil Fruits. There's the Paramythia, which is like the fantastical, like they're more like a superpower. The Zoan, which are based on animal transformations, and then the Logia, which are element based.
Okay. But yeah, it's not as bad as people try to make it out to be.
Yeah, I understand people coming to the conclusion that this is more of a filler one. However, in the grand scheme of things, and I think you'll come to understand this as we go along, this set the groundwork for the upcoming theme of the next couple of arcs, where it's the first time that the crew felt challenged in more ways than just a fight. Like, they were challenged in how they could literally lose their crew over like a game of chance. Like, they lost Chopper for like about an hour as part of a game that they agreed to, and then right after that was over, they came toe to toe with an admiral who literally almost killed 4 of them without trying.
Yeah, Jesus.
So pay close attention to the way the Straw Hats have been acting lately, because it's going to be very important going forward. So I don't consider Long Ring Long Land to be a filler at all. It's a nice buffer after the long Skypia arc, but it is the launching pad for what comes next. So I don't hate this arc whatsoever. Foxy is probably the funniest One Piece villain. If not the funniest, he's one of the funniest. Like, he consistently makes me laugh. So that being said, Austen, where would you put the Long Ring Long Land arc at? Okay, so in case you forgot, you this ranking is based on your thoughts. You put Romance Stone at Orangetown, Arlong Park, Whiskey Peak, and Alabasta as S. Meanwhile, you have Syrup Village, Rogue Town, Little Garden, Drum Island, Jaya, Skypia as A, and Bratier and Reverse Mountain as B. Nothing for C and D yet. So where would you put Long Ring Long Land?
I'd say B.
B.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, it's nothing mind-blowing, but still a fun little arc.
Yep. Like I said, for me personally, no, because I'm currently caught up with everything, I think it is in the moment, it doesn't feel all that important up until Aokiji, but as you go along, you will realize just how important a small little buffer to kickstart the next saga is. And I think most of the One Piece fandom at large would see it from my perspective, but I am more interested to see how you're going to feel that way next time. But next time we're going to be taking a break from the manga yet again, because before we get to the next arc, I have yet another buffer thing for you. I have been hyping up this review for as long as I can think of. Our next episode is going to be a movie review of One Piece the Movie 6, Baron Omatsuri and the Secret Islands. Why have I been hyping this one up? Well, this is one of the few movies that famed director Mamoru Hosoda made that has not gotten a Western release, at least in the Americas. And that is a damn shame considering things. And we will have 2 special guests with us this time. Returning guests, Rudy and Prince Luffy will be joining us along for this. And you will understand why I chose them specifically when you watch. So please look forward to that review when we get there. In real life, we're going to be taking a break from recording because we're going to Too Many Games together. But for you guys listening, it's long since passed, so it'll be the following episode. So until then, I've been John Mugiwara JM.
And I'm Chad Peanut.
And remember, when binging the devil's fruit, make sure you eat it slowly, digest it, and don't have it too cold or you'll end up like Luffy and Robin. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.
Beware brain freeze.
And remember to always look both ways when using your icicle. Thank you for binging The Devil's Fruit with us today. If you'd like to enhance your binging experience even further, for just $3 a month, not only do you get access to episodes 1 week before they go live for the public, you also get exclusive access to our commentary tracks for our One Piece anime movie special reviews on our Patreon. The review episodes themselves will always be free to all listeners, but if you want the commentary tracks, that's patreon.com/superbonusround. Thanks for your support.